Hello everybody. First of all, so sorry for the awful lighting. I've got the big light on because it's now getting dark. It is 5 to 4 in the afternoon now. I've had a very lovely, productive but late start to the day, so everything in my day was late, but it has been a lovely day and I have ticked a lot of things off my to-do list. I also need to wrap my mum's Christmas present because I'm seeing her tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Now, if you suddenly hear someone running downstairs, that is George getting the front door, and Arthur may push this door open at any minute because he's cheeky. But we're going to jump on into the 2023 reflections and 2024 goals. A video that I've been really looking forward to filming. I'm currently drinking a kombucha, so grab yourselves a drink and let's sit down and discuss the year that's passed and the year that's to come. I have got 9 minutes on here, so I'm hoping I'm not going to talk that long. So here is my vision board for 2024. I absolutely love it. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm so happy with it. I've already explained what all the photos mean and symbolise. Car, do you mind? Mean and symbolise, so I'm not going to go through them again, but this is how I've laid it out. I've stuck them down with little tabs and little drawing pins and things like that, so that's going to sit up on my shelf now for the next year. How exciting! Now, there is a couple of goals on my 2024 financial list, which is I wanted to have bought the shelving unit that you have seen. I wanted to have purchased that, which I have, which is this unit just here. I took a picture of it, but I got the money for Christmas, so I used that money towards my shelves, so I've already got that. And the other thing I wanted to get was a facial steamer because I want to create that spa setting in the reading room, and I got a voucher, an Amazon voucher for Christmas, so I bought myself a facial steamer as well. So those two things I have already ticked off, which is crazy. So we're going to go through, first of all, 2023 and how the year was. I'm just going to skim through these goals and just briefly talk about them because, as I've said, I don't have long on this memory card and I don't want to be talking for too long either. So we're going to start off with the personal goals. Now in 2023, I wanted it to be a glow up year. Now 2023 has been a really good year and I have really enjoyed it, but I've not been back at the gym and I can't say that I've glowed up for it. Like 2022, I was the healthiest and fittest I'd ever been. I used to go to the gym all the time. I was eating well. I was the slimmest I'd ever been. And 2023, I kind of just got comfortable. I was enjoying being here. We were doing different things. Arthur is pushing the door open. I was doing different things, but I wasn't going to the gym and I wasn't really prioritising my food, so to speak. So the goal number one was to eat more fresh and less processed, and all I can say for 2023 is I cooked a lot more. George and I cook every Saturday night and I really enjoyed that, so that was something that I was really happy about. The second goal was to stop saying sorry, which I have ticked half, but I could do better with the whole saying sorry thing. I say sorry a lot and for unnecessary reasons, but I'm getting there. Number 3 was to learn one new skill, so calligraphy, piano or British Sign Language. British Sign Language unfortunately didn't last very long. I think I stopped in February because it just got too much, unfortunately. But I did finish calligraphy. I do calligraphy all the time and I play the piano. I learned one new piece and I'm really happy with that, so I'm looking forward to learning more on the piano. Number 4 was to make time for family and friends, which yes, I did. I met up with a few of our friends and our friends came here. I saw my family a lot more, so that was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. The fifth goal was to do something new for me: red light therapy, sauna, massage or facial. So as you all know, I'm a massive fan of the red light therapy sauna we have in our local town centre. I go there all the time, and I'm actually going in, well, a week's time. When you watch this, we're going on the 6th. I do want to take massaging and facials forward into 2024, but more on that in 2024's goals. Now we're going to step onto the financial goals for 2023, which financially 2023 was an amazing year. I was so happy where I am financially in 2023. I feel like I've matured with money now, and it's just been a really, really good year financially. So the first goal was to pay back what we owed, which we owed my mum and stepdad some money, which yes, we did that. Number 2 was to be more mindful with money, and yes, I have ticked that because I've started listening to Dave Ramsey's podcast. I know he's American, but it kind of is the same thing whichever country you live in. And I definitely am using the cash stuffing system a lot. I started that and that worked so well. I've been able to save so much more money than what I used to be able to, which is fantastic. Number 3 was to have our raised beds and produce organised, which yes, I have. You've seen my produce all growing, and I've even got a picture of my new vision board of our produce. So yeah, that was amazing. Number 4 was to have purchased our new front door and door curtain, which I've crossed off because the door looks much nicer without the door curtain. So yes, we have our new front door, and I remember looking back at last year's goals and me saying, oh, it might be January 2023, it might be January 2024 when I can afford a door, and it's going to be a lot of money. But George and I saved a lot in 2023, and we were able to order and pay for our door in September of 2023, so I'm so proud about that. Number 5 was to have money saved by 2024, which yes, I have ticked off. As you all know, I've been doing my emergency fund. Now my emergency fund, I really wanted it to get up to £500 for the new year. Unfortunately, it isn't that. I've got it up to £300, but our microwave blew up, so I had to pay for that. Well, I had to go halves with George for the microwave, and then our Hoover died, so we had to get a new Hoover. And they're the 2 main things that I used my emergency fund for, but I am going to continue, and when I get to £500, I'm going to pop it into our premium bonds account, and so it's nice and safe, and then I'm just going to start again and just keep saving, because I just find it really, really good, and I love doing it, and it just makes emergencies less stressful when you have money saved up for them. And number 6 was to be intentional with my spending, which that I need to improve on. George is really, really good. He does buy a lot of things for me. He does give me, not money, but say if I see something, he often will buy it for me. I don't earn a lot of money in my job, and sometimes I don't have the funds to pay for it myself, which I should be stronger on myself. And plus I'm saving a lot of money. I've got my mum's 60th coming up. I owe my aunt a little bit of money, and I'm saving my emergency fund, so a big chunk of my wages actually goes into savings. So George he pays for me to have my nails done, he pays for me to have my hair done, just things like that. And obviously if that wasn't feasible, or if we weren't in a position to do that, then I would just do my own nails, and I wouldn't get my own haircut, but I would save my own money to have my hair cut and things like that. I don't expect him to pay for it. If we are ever in a situation where he can't, then that's fine. I don't expect it. But because I take care of the home, and I clean the home, and I cook, and I do the grocery shopping, he likes to pay for things for me to have. But I do want to be more intentional with my spending in 2024, and say no when I can't afford things. I'm such a nightmare for not saying no, but I really need to going forwards. I mean, we're going to the garden centre, we'll have already been, and I can just afford it, but ideally, as nice as it is, I should have said no. So I really want to take forward into 2024 being more strict and more mindful with my money. So by the end of 2024, I can just financially, I can be like even better, so that is great. And lo and behold, I've been talking for 10 minutes. So I'm just going to transfer this footage onto my memory card, and then we'll be back to discuss the 2024 goals. And we're back with the terrible lighting, but I've already apologised for that. So we're going to move on to the 2024 goals. Now, my January goals, I'm actually doing 90 day goals, which I mentioned earlier. So I'll briefly go through this. This is January through to March, which I believe is 90 days. I'm sure it is. Anyway, roughly. So here are my 2024 goals. Now, 2024, I've put for personal, I want to invest in my mind, into my mind and body more. Look at more holistic approaches to life, nourishing my body with good nutritious food, which is on my vision board, and growing more produce, and also taking a natural approach to my hormone health. You'll have seen in my previous video that I am no longer on the contraceptive implant. I have no synthetic, well, I've come off synthetic hormones completely due to some side effects I was getting from them, and I already feel so much better for it. So I'm actually looking into cycle syncing, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because I'm only just started, so I'm still learning. I'm reading a really good book called Beyond the Pill. So if you're interested, I may speak about this in more detail another time, maybe like 3 months or 6 months down the line of me doing this and seeing how I'm getting on. But yeah, my personal phrase for the year is investing in my mind and body. So the first goal is to cook more nutritious and wholesome meals. So growing my own produce, but working with my cycle, watching videos, reading books on foods that will help nourish my body and help me keeping the healthiest version of myself. I want to go back to the gym eventually, but I don't want to focus on I'm gonna look like this at the end of the year and I'm gonna be like this at the end of the year, because I just want to focus on more looking after my body as opposed to focusing on physical appearance. Number 2 is to regain my strength and find an exercise that I love. So yes, whether that is a workout class, but again, cycle syncing is all about syncing your exercises to that time of the month, what stage you are in your menstrual cycle. So I'm really looking forward to looking into that, and I'm going to this links in with my January to March goals, so I'll talk about that in a few moments. Number 3 is to create a spa setting in the reading room. So as you'll all know, I've got my little ladders, and on there I've got my steamer. I'm saving up for an infrared light therapy face mask, and I just want to walk into the reading room, have a diffuser on, and be like I'm in a spa, or like when I go to the infrared sauna. I know I go on about this sauna, but it is amazing in town. I just feel amazing. I feel relaxed, and I want that at home as well. So yeah, turning the reading room into a spa as well as a library. Number 4 is to have regular social media breaks. In the month of December, I took a break from Instagram, and yeah, I really needed it. My previous video to this, I was tired both physically and mentally, and I just needed a break, and it's really helped. I've gone back to Instagram today actually, and I'm really happy. I'm ready to go back. I want to delve back into my Instagram life, and yeah, I'm just really happy with my break. And going into 2024, I want to maybe have a couple more breaks from social media, because I definitely think it's good for you both mentally and physically. Number 5 is to grow my YouTube channel to 2,000 subscribers. I would absolutely love to grow this channel. It is really one of my passions, whether it's you like it for my homemaking videos, whether you like my monthly resets. I'm going to be talking more about hormone health and my journey looking after my hormones naturally, cooking nutritious food. I would just love it if you would subscribe, and I'm so grateful for every one of you who watches my videos and comments and likes, and you know, it really does mean the world to me. And if you could share my channel or talk about it with all your friends and family, and I would love to reach 2,000 subscribers. Obviously, if I don't, I'm not going to throw the towel in and give up, of course not, because I just love filming my videos in general. But yeah, that is a goal I want to stick with, and I want to plan out videos going forward. So, you know, what I'm going to be filming, because to be honest, when I pick up the camera, nothing's planned. I just pick it up and I go with it, and it's my raw, natural state. Nothing is planned out, nothing is scripted, none of that. I just pick the camera up and away I go. But I want to really dedicate this next new year to just writing down video ideas, what I want to do, if there's anything you guys would want to see, and just being a bit more structured into what I want to film and really making the most of this channel. Number 6 is to read more books, fiction and non-fiction. So I've got lots of books on the go that I'll be starting. I've got Emma by Jane Austen. I've got this Beyond the Pale book. I've got another fiction book, non-fiction book. I've got Wind in the Willows. I've got Anne of Green Gables. I have loads of books that's going to see me through to 2024, and I cannot wait to start reading. Number 8 is to indulge in a spa treatment to glow up. We've missed number 7, but I'll go back to it. So facial, a massage. In 2024, I'm going to have one of these treatments. I'm going to have a treatment and stick to it. And there's not only is this place I go to with the sauna have do treatments, but there is another place that's an independent little treatment centre that I can go and have treatments as well. So I definitely want to do that in 2024. Number 7 was to focus on growing more produce, root vegetables. I've got a lovely list of what I want to grow: garlic, potatoes, parsnips, carrots, lots of different ideas which I want to do in 2024. Number 9 is to finally get to a weight I love, which is 70 kilos. I was so close before Christmas. I was 72 kilos, 71.9. And I know whether 70 kilos I would feel too thin for me, I don't know, but I want to get down to that sort of weight. And yeah, I think I will definitely be able to achieve that. Arthie, no, Arthie. And that is my personal goal. So we're going to switch on to my financial goals, because otherwise the video is just going to be so long. So my financial motto for 2024, again, is investing in future me and present me. So number 1, I owe my aunt some money for the outdoor furniture. I only have £200 left on that. So by the end of February, I will have paid her off, which is fantastic. Number 2 is to have more money in my emergency fund. At the end of 2024, I want to have saved £1,000. I've got 300 currently. I want to get it up to 1,000. I think that's very doable, providing nothing else in the house breaks. I'm touching wood as I say that, but these things happen. But that is a goal I'm aiming for 2024. Number 3 is to have Mum's 60th birthday fund completed, which by March of 2024, I will have achieved that. I'm taking her out. I'm not going to say where, because just in case. So you will see that close to the time. Number 4 is to save / put money aside for mine and George's 2024 holiday. We're going on a little holiday in June, just down south in the UK, but we've never been on holiday. We've been together 15 years and we've never been on holiday together, which is crazy. But we've never felt the need to. We've been perfectly happy just pottering along, doing on day trips, and you know, we've never had the urge to want to go on a holiday. But now that we've got our beautiful home and we're very settled and happy here, it's time to go on a little holiday. So that's what we're doing. Number 6 is to have purchased my LED face mask, which I will do. 100%, I want one, I'm doing it, it's happening. Number 6 I have already done, which is to purchase the Denham shelving unit for the reading room, which I can tick because that's all done. Number 7 is to invest in the garden, so my produce, buying things for the garden, focus on that, soil, compost, also organising the shed, and also I want to invest in new greenhouses because the greenhouses that I've got were great, they've lasted a couple of years, but they're not very good quality. I want to get a slightly better quality greenhouse and really just focus on that. Number 8 is to put money away for Christmas 2024. I started doing this year just gone, and I saved up a good chunk, so Christmas was absolutely not stressful for me at all because I had money saved for that, which is amazing. And number 9 is to invest in myself, so possibly restart the gym at some point, have a spa treatment and the sauna. The traffic is annoying, I'm sorry. Now, I've already joined the membership with our Wellbeing Cafe, so I do go to the sauna twice a month. It's £45 a month, and to me, that is investing in myself, and I absolutely love it. So, taking these goals into January goals really quickly, because I do not want to talk for much longer. So, January to March, I've set out 5 goals, 5 financial, 5 personal goals to achieve within a 3-month period, which I think is really achievable and really doable. So number 1 is to track each meal in MyFitnessPal to keep my calories on track so I don't overeat, so I can get to that goal weight. Number 2 is to cook more from scratch. I've been cooking roast dinners lately. A, I want to perfect the roast potato. B, I've just been loving cooking in general. I love cooking. It's a passion for me and I really, really enjoy it. And I love cooking meals for other people, for George, for my grandmother, for my aunt, my mum, and I just want to be able to do that more often. So yeah, that's another one. Number 3 is to eat dark chocolate instead of chocolate bars, because dark chocolate is better for you. It's better for you for my hormone health. It's better for my brain health. It's just dark chocolate over Mars bars or just normal dairy milk chocolate. It is better for you. So that's what I want to do. Number 4 is to have read 1 non-fiction book. And number 5 is to have reached my goal weight of 70 kilos. 3 months to do that. So I think if you set yourself a year to do something, it'll take you a year to do it. Whereas if you set yourself a few weeks or a couple of months, you'll do it in that time as well. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about those. My financial goals was to have paid my aunt back by March, which I will do. I only owe her £200, so that is perfect. Number 2 is to have paid for Mum's birthday, which yes, I'll have done that too. Number 3 is to have saved £800 for mine and George's little holiday, which we are very, very, very close to that as well. We've been saving a lot for this little holiday, or just putting money away for our holiday, or if anything's gone wrong or things like that. So that's very achievable. Number 4 is to have produce ready to plant, so that's garden related, which I will. By the end of March, beginning of April, I'll be able to plant produce, because that's the sort of time, early spring, when you plant things. Number 5, all my cleaning money to go into my emergency fund. Now, in January, how the months have gone, and because I owe some money for people, my cleaning money that I get from my father-in-law, not only is it going towards people's birthday gifts, but I've got the dentist in January and it's going to be over £100 for the dentist. I know, it's shocking. Some of you might not be surprised, but anyway, it's a lot of money, and I'm not on the National Health or anything like that. I do go privately for the dentist. And I have got money saved up for that, but I'm going to be using the money I would put in my emergency fund for the dentist. That is going to be January, so my emergency fund is not going to grow in January, sadly, because I've got the dentist, and all my cleaning money is going towards that as well. But what I am going to do, what I've learned from this going forwards, after I've been to the dentist, I'm going to put money separately in my money wallet specifically for the dentist for next year or for 6 months time or whenever. So I'm not in this position where all my emergency fund has to go straight to the dentist. I'm saving little increments each time. So that is what I'm going to do for that too. So yes, wow, the yearly reset has come to an end. What a long video. If you've reached this far, then I love you very much and you're absolutely incredible. I really hope you've enjoyed this style of video, this complete reset, revamp, get ready for a brand new year. I really, really hope you've enjoyed it. I want to do the monthly resets again in this sort of style. So I think what I'm going to do each month is declutter an area of my home, deep clean an area of my home. There's 2 areas where I want to deep clean. One of them is the washing machine, another one is the oven, but I've had no motivation to do that as well today because it's just, so I'm just going to do them each month and pick one area each month, one area to declutter, one area to deep clean, and just sit down with you with my goals, how I'm getting on with them, and yeah, do monthly resets. So let me know what you think to that down below. I'm gonna go now. I'm still drinking my kombucha. It's now 25 to 5, so I'm going to go and spend time with George and Arthi, and I will see you all in next Sunday's video, which will be a life as a homemaker vlog. So yes, see you all then. Bye.